Ladies and gentlemen, joining us today, the one, the only, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Welcome, everybody. Oh, it's good to see you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so today I thought I would join Derrick up in the Cannonball episode. Woo! Yeah, so how's it going, Derrick?
It's going great. Are you okay? Your neck looks stiff. Why do you look so stiff?
Well, I've been working out a lot, and I've got a couple matches coming up, and I'm going to tell everybody out there, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Macho Man, we're going to come for you Monday night. I want you to show up and be there early, because I promise you this. When it comes to the championship belt, I'm going to be coming straight off the top of the rope, and I'm going to
Cannonball!
Let's go! Woo!
In your instance, Macho Man, it'd be the flying elbow drop.
Bam!
Boom!
Did that on a student? Yeah, did. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
Where are your Slim Jims?
Well, I ate them.
We're going to explain why Coach is coming in as Macho Man.
Randy! Macho Man 7! Oh, yeah! Woo!
I dug up some good Macho Man sound bites.
That's what I'm talking about,
for this.
baby. Bam!
So Coach walks in looking like this. I'm like, man. So again, this is YouTube. Go to YouTube if you're only listening. You're missing out.
Shame.
You're missing out. No, hey, whatever. Hey, if you're consuming,
yeah, we're gonna take it.
You're great.
We'll take it, but you should check it out
on video. MotivatedWithCoachCamp.com.
Thank you. Getting motivated. I'm down here at SRP Studios LLC.com.
And please let us know what you thought of that Macho Man impression at
Cannonballing Life at Gmail. Oh yeah.
.com.
Woo! That's good stuff, man.
The minute you walked in through that door with that,
what did you feel
that
like?
costume instantly got positive.
You got positive.
The room just lit up.
It was a very positive moment.
Yes, but sometimes I don't have that luxury.
You don't always have it.
Macho Man walking into my studio. So in those situations,
where can you go?
Positive Voices on Facebook.
How about that? I wonder where you can find it.
Oh, well, there's a link in the description.
How about that?
And it is a group.
Yes, it
and
is.
Please join.
Go in there, click, click, clack, clack, done, join. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then, as always, Venmo at Motivate with Coach Camp.
Motivate with Coach Camp on Venmo.
So, you are...
Yeah.
You came in hot today.
I did it, bro.
You did it, bro.
I can see you now. It's so dark, so dark. Them things are working. Put my hat on.
Yeah, put on your regular hat.
I've had no hat, Christopher, and then I've had no hat, and then
there we go.
Whew, now my head, because that thing doesn't fit right. I needed an extra 5 sizes bigger.
And you nailed the colors. You know, the red and yellow. Especially, back when he and Hulk Hogan were a team, were a tag team,
bringing it.
But then they fought over Miss Elizabeth, and there's a whole storyline there. But here's some fun sounds.
Talk to
now to the Rhythm Section podcast.
Hello,
audience members.
Yes,
because all of them watch this show as well.
I imagine. Can't imagine why
they understand where this is coming from. But to ones that don't know the show, at the beginning of each show, we'll do what's called a cold open.
Okay,
just some kind of soundbite from a movie.
Yeah.
A TV show, a comedian, news bloopers, whatever.
Yeah.
30 to 40 seconds. And then we kick into...
I'm familiar with the whole thing.
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
So... And then we go into the theme music. So I have a couple Macho Man ones.
Oh, come on, man. I got to hear it. My voice is already shaky. I don't know how he did it all the time. How'd that man do it all the time?
I only have 2.
Okay.
And that I use for past episodes.
Sure.
There are so many. Just go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Put in Macho Man.
I literally did that last night for a while, and I couldn't get it right.
So the non-wrestling fans, it's called giving a promo.
Oh.
So in here, old school would mean Gene Okerlund. You know, do you remember Mean Gene?
I do. Of
Orkler?
course I do. Yeah, he's interviewing them all the time.
So it's the wrestlers, whether it's a baby face, you know, with a battle cry to beat the heel is doing a promo to gaslight the baby face, whatever you want, you know, one of those deals. So here are a couple promos.
Let's do it.
From one Macho Man.
I'm looking forward to this.
Randy Savage.
I've got a man that is pacing the floor. The Macho Man, Randy Savage.
I heard what you said about me a few days ago, yeah. My curiosity is killing me just like a cat would be killed by the curiosity, yeah. I'm your friend, and I don't think that you can separate business from friendship. You know what? Your mustache is crooked.
Your beard is a little sideways, too.
Don't you think I have a little bit of interest right there?
I'm a bigger man. How did we get into this?
Because of the fact, through the line in the sand.
That's not my nature, but I don't want to get into that.
Okay, man.
So
Friendship, business is business. Yeah.
Yeah. That one was super edited.
Yeah.
I just pulled it off of YouTube.
Love it, man.
This is now one of the classics.
Okay.
One of the classics.
Let's get it.
WrestleMania 3 at the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. It's a day that I'm certain my guest at this time will not forget. I'm talking about the former Intercontinental Champion of the world, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Means nothing.
Nothing
means nothing.
Nothing means nothing. What do you mean by that?
I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah.
real
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah. Macho Magnus, has got more to offer than President Jack Tunney thinks that I got. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you something.
What you don't see, he's holding a creamer.
Against the Macho Man,
he keeps putting it on his head.
WrestleMania 3. Yeah, let me say it, yeah. Let me say it out loud. And let me point to the president of the World Wrestling Federation. The Macho Man Randy Savage is not happy with your decision, yeah. I am the cream in the World Wrestling Federation.
Wait a minute,
and there is no doubt about it, yeah. You Mean Gene Okerlund. You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
It keeps falling off.
Wait a minute, though, Randy. I've got to ask you very seriously. Do you blame Mr. Jack Tunney, the distinguished...
It goes on for like another 2 minutes.
So the way I love to kind of describe the Macho Man was it was like a pressure cooker.
Mm-hmm.
If your mom ever cooked with a pressure cooker on the stove and it starts to whistle and it's just whistling and it's bouncing, but any minute it feels like that thing could just explode. That's how Randy Macho Man talked. He always talked like he was just about to lose and then he brings it back down.
But even when when he goes his lowest, that gravel, the tension in his throat still puts you on edge. Still,
any minute.
It still feels like a bomb, a ticking time bomb.
Elbow is a coming.
So,
yes.
Classic stuff, but man.
So it's not Halloween.
But it feels like it today.
And it's before Christmas.
I wish I had some candy to give you.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. It is so fun to know that I actually now am connected to and have a friend in the wrestling community. I sent a picture of me and my outfit to Mr. Downtown Bruno Brown, Memphis legend wrestler. He thought it was pretty awesome. And he knew Randy.
He knows all these people.
He knew Randy forever. And
looking at you is different for him than me.
Of course.
I think I'm a kid, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
He instantly goes to
his friend and he's
Pafo,
thinking, man, he looks like a horrible Randy. He did say it was awesome, and so he gave me props, but nevertheless, I know.
Yeah, he's got the skinny on all the classic legends.
Oh, no doubt.
Whether they're good, bad, nice, awful people, good people.
The truth versus the non-truth, which people thought they knew, but what was really going on.
Because the business, especially back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and even through the 90s was shady. Like,
sure it was.
You know, it was a different form of competition behind the scenes. Yeah, the wrestling is predetermined to a degree, more now than ever, but it's always, been the case. Everything's predetermined. But the politicking in the back to try to, climb the ladder as a wrestler to be one of the top guys. Yeah. Man, it's not like it is now.
No, and there's a million branches of it now. I mean, you could. I don't even try to give you all the different initials of types of wrestling, but it's like you have the minor leagues all the way to the major leagues, and everything in between. And you got you got the European basketball league. You got like a European wrestling league and stuff. So
there's WWE and everybody else.
And everybody else. No. So let me tell you this, man.
I could go over a few.
I know you could. And by the way, guys, so I'm a Weekend Warrior wrestling fan, and he is a professional wrestling fan. When it comes to knowledge of such, and
I am a professional
Yes.
Professional wrestling fan, meaning I actually get paid to be a fan.
Oh, well then that's pretty good.
That's
not true. Okay. Off the top.
Anyways, yeah. So that's why it's
so.
so delightful. You just lit me up when you come in looking like Macho Man.
And by the way, you didn't know I was doing that today.
No,
I had
had no idea I was coming in.
Yeah. So, hey, let me explain it.
All right.
Can I explain?
So finally,
let me explain.
I'm done geeking out.
Yeah, it's cool.
Why the heck are you wearing this today?
All right, so for those of you that do follow the Coach Camp saga, if you will, at the end of every semester, my students, they will have a final exam, and they do this practical where it's like a physical. They go and they perform a scenario on a mannequin and do skills. Yep. And of course, naturally, they're always nervous. They're worked up. They're scared. And I'm like, I come in with an idea of something I'm going to do to distract them. I've written rap songs, as we know. I've just given straight up motivational speeches. So I try to mix it up so I'm not so predictable.
You walked in looking like a 1980s physical ed teacher. With
ed teacher.
With
had
the
a cowboy
short shorts
outfit.
and the long socks. Yeah, the cowboy outfit.
Did Chris Farley one time. Man down by the river.
Yeah.
I did all those things.
Right.
Well, last semester, a person mentioned to me, you ought to do Randy Macho Man. And it was just in passing. I know that person never thought that I actually heard it and then was going to do it.
Well, they didn't know you, though.
It was in my repertoire at
This
that point.
person didn't really know you.
I'm like, I'm doing this thing. And so as we got closer to this semester's end, I'm just like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? So it's always videotaped. So if you guys want to check it out, it's on my Facebook, Christopher Camp. You can go there. Or TikTok, or probably Instagram at this point. I'm not even sure. And then there's other places I'm sure you can find it. So, so I go in and I do my normal Chris Camp part. I'm in Coach Camp gear, and I'm giving a little fire. And I said, but I got a friend. I got a friend that I've called in. Stand by. Let me go get him. Then I went outside the room real quick, changed into the outfit, came in, full Randy Macho Man, came off the top rope, elbowed one of the students right on top of the melon, and put him in a headlock and started ratcheting him. And everybody just got fired up at that point. And then it was just go time. And I ran and jumped over a desk and on top of one of the other instructors. I mean, I got lividly wild for a minute, and my boss came in at the same time. And then she kind of looked around and she was like, oh, no. And then left.
They know you by now.
Oh, he's jumping on desks.
Yeah, that's what he does.
People are in danger.
And like, even someone that's never heard of professional wrestling knows who Macho Man is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pop culture.
Sure. Yeah,
to the nth degree. So it fires you up. Macho Man is just legendary.
Randy Savage. There were several of them that didn't know, and one person even said, I thought you were Hulk.
They did. Oh, because of the red and yellow.
I guess.
I bet.
But never.
Well,
it's all, hey, man, it was
come
fun.
on, everyone's supposed to know Macho Man.
My throat's a little scratchy now. I've almost got the Macho Man raspy because of the screaming. And then they tested, and then everybody's done, and they're final. And then I just left straight from school, pre-planning next semester, straight to here. So my mind is jumbled, and I'm just like, I'm just coming in. We just cannonball, and that's what we're going to do. We're going for real cannonball.
You sent me a text, be there in 30. Cool. Didn't know. I didn't know I was texting with Macho Man.
Yeah, you didn't know at the time. Well, welcome.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks for joining the show, Macho Man. This is what we do here. We cannonball life over here.
Spoiler alert, I've got a gift for you for Christmas, and I can't wait to give it to you.
Ooh.
It'll probably happen before Christmas, but I'm trying to wait as close as I can.
Okay.
I expect nothing in return, and this thing is epic.
And my birthday is January 2nd, so it can be Christmas birthday.
Sure.
And I'm saving you from getting something for my birthday as well.
Okay, that's good.
Because you were planning on it, right?
I had it on my calendar. This is saving dollars.
Well, welcome to the show, everyone. What a crazy start.
I'm busy.
Man, it's good to be here. It's Wednesday, December 3rd as we film this.
Yes, indeed.
And from here, I go to a Huey Lewis rehearsal.
Tonight.
Yeah, not with Huey Lewis.
No.
With Back in Time.
You are Huey.
No, I'm the bass player, Mario.
Oh, Mario Lewis.
Mario. And Luigi's the drummer.
Oh, Mario, Luigi, and everybody's Lewis and Clark.
No. But I come with a story that I hope I can tell well.
Well, if you don't, nobody else will know.
And and to the point where it involves getting bullet points from my lovely girlfriend, Sean.
Okay.
Because
ears itching.
Her brother, and I just hope I do all of this justice.
Okay.
Because it's one of those experiences where ultimately you just really have to be there.
Yeah. Paint the picture, man.
But I'm going to
lay it out.
Tell you what the event was.
Okay.
And then we can break it down.
Let's go.
So, LaShawn's eldest sibling.
Yes.
Older brother, eldest sibling, Daryl,
And our other brother, Daryl. Remember that.
And our other brother, Daryl, just became a pastor for a church. Pastor in Grenada.
Gotcha.
So, so they had the installation ceremony, as it's called. Automatically, right now, all of a sudden, now this is when I'm learning things.
Yeah, I didn't know
for the first time.
I know.
And even LaShawn mentioned, I guess that's what they call it.
Yeah.
When they install the next pastor in the church, and why the pastor left, I can't remember the story.
Oh, you say pasture or pastor?
I'm probably saying it wrong.
Pasture.
You're the only. You need to.
I'm saying.
I need to talk
I'm saying
to.
pasture, like pasture out in the land.
Where there's a cow.
Or pasteurizing something.
Oh.
I'm saying it wrong. It's pastor.
Pastor. I was trying to catch it. I was like, hang on, what is he in the field? Where are we at, dude?
And you've been punching in, haven't you?
Oh, I was sitting there trying to listen. I'm like, I'm not hearing that right. There's no way I'm hearing that right.
Now that I'm watching this, right now I'm watching this on YouTube in my living room, cringing so
Fist
hard.
pump. That's funny.
Cringing so hard.
I was trying to catch what you were saying. All right, so pastor, was he in a pasture? He wasn't. Maybe he was. I'm sorry to interrupt. All right, so he's getting an installation.
As a pastor.
As a pastor. He's getting installed.
I think I've said pastor my whole life, now that I realize it.
Just keep going with it.
Yeah.
Nobody knows the difference. Nobody knows the difference, especially not in the South.
So the moral of this story is, Derrick, your boy,
that one
right here.
Got you. Denver.
Very white Yankee Derrick Michaud.
Got that going on.
Went to a real deal black Southern Baptist.
I'm a little jealous. I ain't lying.
Ceremony.
I'm a little jealous. I bet it was epic.
Where they clap on the 2 and the 4, not the 1 and 3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So first, let's do a quick lesson.
Cannonball.
Okay. Here we go.
Now imagine on the 1 and 3.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, white people aren't even that good usually. You're better than most white people. I'm just letting you know. Usually it's like...
Yeah, or they do...
There's that. That just get them going. Get them going. That's true. I like it. That's good.
No, then there's clapping on the 2 and the 4.
Talk to me.
Slow it down.
Yeah.
And you got some feel there.
Do the 2 and 4. I'll try to do the 1 and 3. Let's see if we can get it. Here we go. Hang on. Let's go wait till the beat drops. And it's going to bring it back now.
And we're white again.
Yeah. Transformation complete.
Full circle. Anyways.
That's real, boys and girls. That's real deal, Holyfield. Or in this case, Radio Macho Man.
So, so.
Give it to me.
When you're in an interracial relationship, you just have cultural experiences.
Of course.
And especially being the white guy in the South.
Mm-hmm.
I'm addressing all the big elephants in the room. And I'm not trying to be insensitive.
That's just real.
But it's real. And that's why, one of the gazillion reasons why I love LaShawn is we can look at these things comically.
Sure. Of course.
Yeah. So being the only white person in a church.
Do you think you stood out?
Yes. Glaringly.
But you have rhythm. Maybe not dancing, but
here's
you have
the thing.
music.
And I'm going to get to the 2 and 4 because in those moments where not everyone's standing up, people could stand up if they wanted and clap if they wanted.
Okay.
But I didn't have the balls to clap. I felt so out of place. So, but I know the 2 and 4. I would have nailed it.
No, you would have.
The musician inside of me,
of course,
would have stepped forward and been like, okay, I can fit in musically. I got the rhythm.
Of course you did.
But I was still too afraid. But so my pasty white Yankee butt was at a real deal Southern Baptist church. And then some, because it was like 2 hours long. It was this installation thing. So it was multiple pastors and ministers and deacons, a lot of speaking.
Everybody got to speak.
Everyone's.
And none of them are short-winded, I bet.
And, the Holy Ghost will come in and filter through.
Did they play the organ the whole time somebody's talking?
At moments, yes.
At moments, okay.
At moments. So it was programmed, so it was fascinating to also just kind of witness this program, like the process, you know?
Absolutely.
So it's the awkwardness in a way, but also the fascination of what this all entails. So, and I wish I would have taken home a copy of the program so I can get the ministers' names right. And I think his name was McLean.
Okay.
He did the actual sermon, the big sermon of it. But then there were other guest speakers, ministers, and deacons that came up. And that's when I got to experience, the ramping. It's musical, the way that they preach. And then you could just tell it's not planned. You can start feeling that they're feeling.
It gets to that fever pitch.
And that
crescendo builds.
And it builds and builds and builds. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, a little organ starts milking in, starts seeping in underneath, low volume. And what's cool, again, now going back to the fascination of just the experience on the music front, I could tell the organ player was trying to find the key because the preacher was starting to sing. He was speaking in tone.
Sing-song. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a key established, but the keyboard player doesn't quite know what that key is yet. So you could tell she's hitting some notes, just slowly coming in, and then she finds the key.
That's fascinating.
And then just carries it from there. And she knows all the different chord progressions she can go to.
Yeah.
She's changing it up. She's sort of jamming in the moment too. She's feeling it as well.
Yeah.
And she knows the different chords she can go to that will work no matter where the preacher goes. And it becomes this flow. It's that call and answer. And then the drummer will come in and
so
and then just riding on the
very theatrical.
Riding on the hi-hat and then a poignant moment. And just little explosions, No, this. Pretend this is a cymbal.
There it is. So you notice probably more than the average person because you're musically inclined.
Right.
Like you're picking up stuff that I probably would not pick up with
I was nerding out the music.
Yeah.
Anytime the music played,
yeah,
I instantly nerded out to that.
I can see that.
Just to study how she worked in her parts and even the programmed songs where the choir was singing where it was more rehearsed.
Yeah.
It's just a keyboard player that can play the bass notes with their left hand, the low end of the piano.
Yeah.
And then regular piano with their right hand and a drummer. That's a typical gospel setup.
Yeah.
Drums, keyboards. That's it. And just hearing all those weird chords and everything. So
imagine too, that's not scripted.
No.
I mean, they do it enough where it's just
they know the songs. I mean, some of the songs in the program are
that's
songs.
Scripted. No, I'm talking about like the interjection with the preacher's message.
That's all
They're just
improv.
feeling the energy and they're recognizing
Yes.
when that moment starts to come and then what the intensity of their music should be. I've seen them on TV.
They don't rehearse that.
They don't rehearse that.
There is no rehearsing of that. It's going to be different every Sunday.
Got to feel it.
It just happens. Yes.
Yes, and I can imagine. So correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to give you a little example. And today we're going to go to Denver.
Amen.
Is it like that? It's like a head and a hit hard, and then a heavy and a hit hard.
And then and moments, and then when he got really up there, he cupped the mic and it was distorting the speaker.
Oh, I've seen that too. Yes,
it was heavy. So this brings me to the other observation that it gave me the warm and fuzzies that I was in the middle of this because it's something that you see in the movies. I don't want to say the word stereotypical because that can have a negative connotation. I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
It's the call and answer, the reaffirming.
Yes.
So the preacher just kind of
today is Denver. Can I hear you say Denver?
Amen.
Everybody, Denver, Denver.
Lord have mercy.
Turn to the person to your left. Let them know you want to go to Denver. See, and that's the kind of thing. Now, I've seen on TV.
And it's coming from all different sections of the room.
Yeah.
And I'm totally, obviously, can't do it right. And it's not about doing it right.
It'd have been so great if there'd have been some moment of silence and you chimed in Denver.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my bad, y'all. I was trying.
But the vibe when that is going on is it's just everyone is feeling the moment.
Sure.
Period. There's no like we're trying to do it like a skit. No, it does. You don't get that feeling in there.
No, it's natural. It's real.
It's just this natural, real thing. But hearing all the different reaffirmations, if you will, from all over different angles, in different rhythms, and then now let's really nerd out. The whole thing is musical.
Sure, it is.
Now those reaffirms,
Absolutely.
those call and answers, it's all in rhythm with you got the drummer and now the keys and the pastor, just everything. The whole room is like within a rhythm.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
And when I said I was jealous, I was being real. And by the way, none of this is parody to the fact that we're making fun of anything, because the truth is, it's what you said when you started. It is the cultural differences, but man, I have an appreciation for it because it does feel lively. And you know my energy. You know my energy. I might be dangerous in a black church. I've thought about that. I'm like, you probably don't want my energy in there. Me feel like I fit in for 5 seconds. It's going to get real. I've often thought I would love to deliver a message at a black church.
Yeah.
I feel like you would get the love. Because if you've been to like Southern white Baptists that are were reserved. You might get an occasional like,
I used to.
Amen.
Well,
very quiet.
Well, let me tell you this story. So for a couple of years, and this ties into how I ever discovered Hernando's, because I used to play at Christ Covenant Church. I was the house bass player.
Yes.
Every other Sunday.
I remember you talking about
that.
For
a few years.
Yeah.
A Presbyterian church.
I don't know a lot about Presbyterian.
Very
quiet, reserved, loud.
I can't help but think of anything other than saltines. If you know what I'm saying.
Okay, kind of plain.
So just well lit.
Yes.
Big room, and there is no clapping.
Yeah.
For the music. To the point where, and I think I've told you this story before. So, I mean, it's just very straight up white church.
Yes.
Let's just be real here.
Yeah.
Let's just paint the picture there. So, the worship leader's wife would often sing with us. Mm-hmm. She grew up Pentecostal.
That's a different group.
So she sang different songs when she grew up. And
they can be very lively.
And very bluesy and raucous, in its own thing.
That's right.
And there was one Sunday she brought in a song that we actually did that it wasn't over the top.
Yeah.
But it certainly was different than any other Sunday. Like, we went there.
What you're saying is on your bass, you went from just to
it got funky.
You started feeling, I got the feeling in my finger.
It got funky.
Yes.
And at the time, the pastor,
yes, you're really getting there,
was totally game. Like, he was, the second one was good too, but it was one of those deals where the worship leader didn't just let it fly.
Yeah.
So we end that song, and there were people, you could tell they wanted to clap.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The energy was there,
and to the point where the pastor was like, "No, please, you can clap.
Yes, go ahead."
And everyone's like, "Yeah, all right, woo!"
That's pimp.
We heard a couple woos. That was great. Yeah. Whoosh. And then right back to normal Sunday service. It's so I mean, it made it such. When you compare the two, how my past experience at the Presbyterian church, where people were afraid to clap, where over here it's on the 2 and 4, baby.
You better get going with it, or else you're the weird one. You are. No, I get it. And look, I love the conversation of religion in general, or the different types of religions. Anyways, look, being a faith follower, being a God believer, I also know this being in the South. People are super sensitive talking about something, and with any levity, it's like everybody's got their nobody making fun of nothing, but it's reality. It's reality, because I've been in those churches where it's super quiet, and it's like nobody moving, and they sing a song and it's offbeat, and then it's just like quiet, and then next song. Where the church I go is a pretty good blend. Yeah. You don't get a lot of conversating pieces while the preacher's preaching, and there's no background music, but definitely more lively speaking, and at the end of our music, we're always clapping because they are putting on a great performance.
Yeah, the big what I call non-denomination-esque churches, Compel, they have well lit, professionally lit stages, performance stages, PA, the whole thing. Music is absolutely a major factor.
Incredible music.
In its own way. It's very programmed.
Yeah.
Like you said, now we're not doing the jamming to the preacher. There's all those different elements too. But if you really think about it, though, really any denomination or any church, music's a key. It's such a big factor in it.
Well, I don't know if people realize this, but the entire book of Psalms is singing. the whole book of Psalms, which is over 100 chapters, is all songs.
Okay.
It's a big part of the Bible, it turns out.
There you go.
It's a whole big, long book of chapters.
All right. So,
yes. That was great.
I still have other things I want to talk about. I don't want to take up too much time. About this experience.
Well, I want to hear more.
To the church,
so at the end of the day, if you ever get another opportunity to go back to LaShawn's brother's church or anything.
Well, he's the pastor now.
Yeah, so if you go, I would like to be invited sometime.
Okay. We need to make that happen.
Do not think I will not clap along. They will know I'm in that audience.
LaShawn's family would get such a kick out of you.
I would love it. Love it.
So, I forget the word, but there's now two phases where one of the guest ministers, I don't know how to say that, but basically in front of the congregation, one of the pastors,
yes,
is in front of the congregation speaking to the soon to be installed pastor.
Gotcha.
In this case, Daryl Robinson.
Okay.
And basically preaching to him, God has put you in this position, but God expects you of this, and this is the reason why this is this, blah, blah, blah. Basically introducing him in, but kind of, hey, this is what's in front of you.
Yes.
Type of thing. And then my favorite moment, besides the music, was then a different minister comes up, and now he's giving the same message, but it's to the congregation, because now it's like, hey, this is going to be your new pastor. Mm-hmm. And we're going to tell you about Daryl.
Down in Grenada too, by the way.
Yeah. Down in Grenada. Yeah, okay, this is Grenada. So, as the pastor or the minister is ministering in front of the congregation, it's all about talking about Daryl, but also now this is what is expected of you, congregation. And man, this is when it gets funny, because now he is like, the moral of the story is don't be messy.
Okay.
Don't be messy now.
Interesting.
You listen to your pastor, he was getting on to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was getting on to the congregation.
Lining up the rules.
Don't go into the rumors, and don't try to work against your pastor and putting him on the spot.
Yeah.
In a funny way. Again, I can't do it justice, but basically he's standing in front of the congregation and saying, don't be fools. Don't be children.
Yeah.
And let's all get along, and let's all focus and step and walk behind your pastor. You know? But don't be messy. That's
fascinating.
But it was in a way
to order.
But the best way to describe it is when he was giving this information, you could see it in his face that he's pulling from experiences of like drama. Stop with this.
Humans. We're not immune to that anywhere.
Please stop with the drama.
Absolutely.
That's really what he probably wanted to say. Will you all just stop with the damn drama?
Yeah, stop it. Point. Quit.
So that was good. Phones, people. By now when you go to church, you silence your phone.
You should.
You go to the movies, silence your phone. Things you just do to silence your phone. And you think people would know this. It's sort of like drivers that don't use their blinkers.
Oh, we've been down that road, literally and figuratively.
So it just throughout the whole 2 hours.
Yeah.
Bling, 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 bling,
seriously.
Over to the corner.
You would think after the first person, everybody else would be like, oh, let me check my phone.
All of a sudden you hear a few acoustic chords. Oh, that's that person's ringtone. So you start hearing all these different ringtones. Then you start, in my mind, I'm like, well, you can learn a lot about a person when you hear their ringtone. Like, is it heavy metal, or is it chimes, or is it just straight ring bell? Like,
what does the ring bell tell you?
They don't care.
Okay.
They don't know how to operate their phone.
That's where I'm at. I think mine just went off.
So Baptist hymns. So back to the music now.
Yeah.
I got to hear a whole black congregation sing old, like, styled hymns.
Yeah.
Like singing on the cotton field hymns type of thing, and fascinating. It was so good.
Yeah. Oh, I have no doubt
it was so cool. In the middle of it, I was like, does that sound like, that sounds like a hymn. And then got confirmation with LaShawn later.
Yeah.
about that. And I don't know. It's just I felt like I was sitting in history.
Yeah, I got you.
I
can see that. So were you the only one?
So you live in the South. I mean, it's not abnormal.
It's not abnormal. I was just curious.
But there's levels to this.
Well, yeah.
So now it's also just a really serious church thing, which already my social anxiety alone, regardless of demographics,
sure,
can get on me. Okay, now this is going to be kind of a nerve-wracking thing, and then you bring in the race. I'm the only white dude. Yeah. So there's that. So
did anybody talk to you about it? So, hey, man.
No, never. No.
No, but I'm glad to have you.
Oh, everyone was great.
I figured.
Oh, of course.
That's what I was thinking.
But
no weirdness.
No, everyone was fine.
That's what I would have figured.
It's just, but it's obvious. I mean, let's face it. It's different. Mm-hmm. But then layer up again, I'm walking in as the boyfriend of a black person. So there's an interracial relationship aspect.
That's right. Yep.
Oh, and then it's the sister of
the soon-to-be preacher.
Soon-to-be pastor.
That's right.
It was a layer.
There was some good layers there.
But I've got to know her family more and more now. We just had Thanksgiving, so I got to see her mom and sisters again. So it's all big hugs and love yous. So, it was a cool. I just went to a Robinson family thing. Loved it. I've always feel completely welcomed. But LaShawn also understands, like, yeah, that's probably a lot for Derrick too. But I didn't care, man. And then they had a great spread of food after, so everyone ate, and it was just a wild experience.
Shocking either. Yeah. I'll tell you what, all my friends that are black, they know how to cook. Look, in fact, when we would take turns at the fire station, some of the black guys, when it was their turn to cook, we all knew we were about to eat real good. Now, it's not always so healthy, but it was going to be really, really good.
Well, they had wings, but they were smoked.
Oh.
Smoked, delicious.
Those are great.
So
what did LaShawn's family think about your new hairstyle?
Well, by the time they saw me with hair, they've only seen me a handful of times.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but everyone's very nice about my hair.
Nobody came up and was like, who's your new boyfriend?
Yeah. They're nice. They either say it looks good or they don't say anything.
Yeah. Nobody was like, what is going on with your head?
It's my friends like you that are just used to bald Derrick for so long.
Well, of course.
But anyways, yeah.
That was good stuff.
So it was awesome. It was an awesome time. And so LaShawn.
Yes.
To button this up, we need to make a trip down the road here because this church as of now is every other week. It's only open every other week. It's just 2 services a month.
Interesting.
So find the Sunday that they're going to have a service that you're free, I'm free, she's free. We go down to Grenada and we're going to go.
I love it.
That'd be fun.
I am all in on that, brother. I am all in.
But maybe not bring the Macho Man.
Maybe not start them out with that. I got to break them in.
Anyways, thanks for letting me take so much of the time of the show.
I love it, man. That was just a great
experience, yeah.
It really is. I mean, honestly speaking, it's unique because you've never had that. It's a brand. Yeah. It's the first time.
I mean, I keep joking. I'm the white Yankee guy from Maine and New England, but I knew one black kid growing up.
For where you were, that makes sense.
Nate Richards.
Yeah.
And he ended up moving somewhere when we were in junior high, middle school, 7th, 8th grade. And of course there was black people around, in
I didn't think
in the city,
I think you lived in Maine.
But I mean, it's Maine. And then I moved to Tennessee and then eventually Mississippi, I mean, that's a huge leap.
Sure is.
And,
I mean, truth be told, you're too white to go to my church I grew up in.
Right? Yeah. So, and I'm not trying to make this about race.
No,
but it's the reality of the situation.
It's the uniqueness of the cultural experience.
It's just different culturally.
100%.
Yeah. So when I moved to Tennessee in 2006 and started waiting tables, that was the first introduction to the South and all the different demographics and all the different diversities.
Absolutely. Look, I got a funny story for you. Can I share?
Yes, please. I'm done talking.
It goes hand in hand with this. I mean, it's still we're staying on race for a minute because this is funny. So you remember I was in the movie I was the only white guy in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Whenever
they made you look very white,
with a mustache and bad haircuts. And so when he called me, he's like, "Hey, I need a token white guy." I'm like, "I'm in, bro." And so one of the scenes we shot was in this hole in the wall restaurant in South Memphis.
Okay.
When I say hole in the wall, I mean like. If you drove past it going down the road, you wouldn't necessarily know there was food being served in there. Yeah. It was very much a shady outfit. Mm-hmm. Well, I got there before everybody else. So no one else was there for the movie shoot.
And you're just some random...
And I'm like, I'm not sitting out in my car. So I'm going in because Memphis is dangerous. Let's just face it. And that doesn't matter where you come from or what your gender, race, or anything else. It's dangerous.
And you'll be more sus if you're sitting in your car.
100%.
So now you don't make it awkward.
No.
You gotta get out.
Cops are definitely thinking that dude's here for drugs or prostitution. There's no other reason that guy is in this part of town. There's no other reason. So I get out and I walk in, and I swear to you, Derrick, it was just like, I wish it was being taped at that time. It was like a movie. When I walked in, there was probably 40 people in this restaurant.
Did you hear this?
Yes. Everybody stopped what they were doing, including the people behind the bar, and they turned and stared at me. And it was dead silent. And there's like 40 people, and I said, "I'm here for the movie shoot."
Did they even know what you meant?
And then, the people that were in the audience did not, or the restaurant that were eating.
They didn't know.
They didn't know, but the people that worked there did know that they were doing that. So then those people just kind of like, "Oh, okay." And then, because they could tell immediately, this guy's lost.
He doesn't belong here.
This is a problem. And then I was there, and we make the movie, and we did the thing, and so they're shooting. And it was funny too because there was a scene where in those clips, and the people that were in the restaurant eating, they continue to fill up. A lot of them had no idea what was going on. And I started my acting. And on one of the scenes, a dude falls over, and I jump up saying, "Y'all need somebody over here to help." And when I did, every person in it, they jerked. They thought I was losing my mind. And then they're like, "I forgot y'all were." That shows you how good my acting is.
Oh, dude.
That shows you how
Oscar nomination here.
Everybody's heart
Call
stopped.
the Academy.
One more fun story of out of place. Down in Mississippi, it's not uncommon to do silly stuff in public in Mississippi. I'm at the fire station in South Memphis off of Brooks Road. And they had a person standing out there with Liberty tax refunds because it was tax season. So we had a wrestler mask from the Mexican Nacho Libre style, and we had a cape in there. And I said, "I'm going to go join him." So I put the cape on and I put the Nacho Libre mask on. And I'm out there walking around with the guy dressed like the Statue of Liberty, and we're waving at people, and I'm goofing off. And then I just start running down the street so my cape can wave, and I'm feeling the moment, and people are honking. And then the guys at the fire station are standing outside. They're laughing. And then I'm like, for no known reason, turn and I run into this gas station store. And when I did, everybody stopped again and was locked on me. And it dawns on me, I'm in a South Memphis gas station with a mask on.
Yeah.
They ready for me to start holding them up and shooting.
I mean, they don't know what to expect.
They had no idea what I was doing.
They know this is very different, and
they could tell probably from my hands and arms that I'm white. So it's like, and then one woman goes, "Oh, he's from the fire department." And they all started laughing. Then I'm like, "Oh, man, my mask." I started taking my mask off. I went back next door, and my lieutenant was sitting there. He goes, "Man, you're an idiot. Do you know how close you probably could have got to getting shot?" I'm like, "I know. I wouldn't think what I was doing." So
it was all in good nature.
It was, but I don't blame them. They don't know because of the environment. People are crazy in Memphis. Let's just face
they're
it.
on edge.
They're on edge. You got to be, though, because there's a lot of crime. Well, it turns out, actually, numbers are way down right now. They really are. No, I know this.
Oh, good.
From the fire side. The people are like, "Man, we ain't making half the calls we were making."
Oh, cool.
It's wild. It's pretty wild.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
I mean, that's a whole conversation.
That's a whole different conversation
for a different kind of podcast.
Yeah, but it's just like, man, I was like, wild. And I ran in there, almost got shot. So now maybe I didn't almost get shot, but I could have. And how do you blame them? You're like, I get it, man. Anyways, just thought I would.
Dude, no, it's
funny stuff.
Yeah,
man.
If you would have told Derrick, 27-year-old Derrick. No, let's go back to 26-year-old Derrick.
Oh, one more year back.
2004.
Okay. That's a horrible year, by the way.
That's right. Yeah, there's the Yankees, right? Baseball reference. But if you would have gone to that Derrick and said, hey, not only will you eventually live in Mississippi, you're going to love it in Mississippi.
Yes.
And you're going to be in love with a black lady.
What would you have said to yourself?
I would have been like, what? What are you talking about?
Crack is kicking in again. I got to get off these
Only
drugs.
just because it would, like, how?
Out of character.
You know, like I'm in Maine.
Sense.
You know, if you go back to ever thinking about moving to Tennessee, there would be no connection to me ever being in the South.
Of course not.
But here I am.
There you go.
And those things are all true.
And if you'd have added one more, like I said, and you'd be with Coach Camp, you'd be like,
right.
I don't even know what this means. And he's wearing Randy Macho Man Savage
I
outfit?
mean,
This
we
is
could go
stupid.
on and on and
This doesn't
on.
even- None of this is adding up. This is like Common Core math.
So,
Yeah.
there you go, buddy.
Fun times. That's a good story. I'm glad you shared that. That was fun.
I hope I served it justice, LaShawn.
Yeah.
Because we had some laughs in there too.
Daryl, I'm looking forward to meeting you, sir.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Good luck to you.
He's a good man. He's a veteran.
Good.
So he was in the National Guard for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Much like LaShawn's brother Chris, who's the sibling right above her.
Yeah.
There's 6 total. And then LaShawn's in the Guard. So there's a history there. He's a county supervisor.
Oh,
Daryl is.
Very busy guy.
I don't know how many supervisors they have in Grenada, but he's one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what district number. And then he owns a funeral home.
Wow.
He owns his own business.
This dude doesn't
So
sleep.
he's a mortician.
Interesting.
Yeah. So he's I'm getting to know him more and more these holidays, really. So I'm glad I went. It was a great experience.
No doubt about it.
So
That's interesting, though.
Hey, we came in with no notes, so no emails today.
No emails. And look, I came straight from school. Didn't know if I was going to make it. I mean, when you were texting me, I'm like, I don't even. At one point, I thought I'd get out of school in time to go all the way home, change clothes, get my run out of the way. I still haven't ran my 2 miles. I still got to get that in.
Oh, you gonna jog in the suit?
I might just run straight out of here.
Do it.
I can't do it in a cowboy hat. That thing too small. It'll crush my forehead.
Dude, no, you need to go for your 2 miles full of garb.
I can't do it. It won't stay on. But I did once do a 5K with a sombrero on. That's true.
Or go get that Nacho Libre mask and cape.
I don't know where that thing is anymore. That thing is out there, boy. Look, and that we used to wear that thing to do funny stuff all the time. We'd go to the elementary schools and we would do like fire safety classes. And one of us would put on the cape and the mask and walk through, and the kids would all start laughing. So we used that thing a lot to do comedic moments. Yeah. One of my favorite moments, this guy, he was an old veteran. He'd probably been on the job 30 years. He's teaching an EMS class or a fire safety class or something for the fire department. We had to sit through classes a couple times a year, keeping our training up. So it's whatever. Mm-hmm. And he's in this trailer, and there's like 40 firemen in there, and he's teaching. And I slipped out and went to the fire truck and put the stuff on, and I walked in the back door, and I walked right beside him where he's up there teaching. I walked right past him. Everybody's laughing in the room, straight down the middle of the aisle and back out the back door. And later when I come back around, the guys that were there were like, he never broke stride. He didn't even look at you. He goes, that dude's been doing this so long, he didn't even notice you were here. He didn't care. Yeah. He just kept talking, and it was like it never happened.
Oh, it's just a guy in a mask. It's just a guy in a mask.
That's when you know you've been doing it too long.
Oh, yeah, of course he's got a cape.
That's hilarious, man.
That's a bad thing, though. I mean,
it can be.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're just at zen now.
That is autopilot.
Total zen of your life. Nothing is phasing you ever.
What's your weekend looking like? What do you got going on?
You know what? We do like to highlight stuff, so I will throw this out there. Tomorrow, as in yesterday, when this thing airs, I'm doing a motivational speech for the Chamber of Commerce in Byhalia.
Nice.
Their end-of-year final quarterly luncheon, and I'm talking about community, the strength of community. That is going to be the premise of my speech. I've got a couple of demonstrations I'm going to throw in there. So when you're watching this, it's not a spoiler alert if you're from Byhalia. I like to do this thing if I'm talking about community building or team building, is make a person do a task that's impossible for a person to do, and then join 2 people, and then 3 people, and then 4 people. And eventually what happens is the task that is impossible to do with just a handful of people becomes super easy to do. How I achieve this is I'll put a lot of weight like on a table, and I'll say, all right, one person who can pick this up. Nobody can pick up a table full of weight. And then two people, well, they might be able to get it off the ground. I'm like, all right, but can you lift it over your head? And we keep adding until all of a sudden now this thing's lifted way up. I said, and that, my friends, is what it means to be a strong community. It's proverbial and literal. When we work together, suddenly we can achieve more. And whenever the tide comes in, it lifts all boats. I've got this whole thing just going to rifle for like 15, 20 minutes, just punch. When I'm done, if they don't leave out of there ready to work together and be amazing, I don't know what to do for you.
How did you get connected with that chamber?
I got a quick story on that. So a friend of mine that knows a person that is a member of the chamber, they have these morning meetings ever so often. I don't know how often it is.
Coffee and Commerce.
Coffee and Commerce. Yes. Okay, then you're familiar. You used to be on the chamber.
Yep.
So you know this. And the friend called me and says, hey, look, we usually have somebody come in and give like a 5-minute pep talk in the mornings. She goes, would you be willing to do it? And I said, sure, I'll come down there. So I drove all the way to Bahia for 5 minutes to go in and give a quick 5-minute nothing. It's just like a, getting your day started, whatever speech. I don't even remember what I said. And that was it. And I left. And I never heard from him again. And well over a year later,
oh wow,
the lady that runs the chamber says, we were looking for an end of the year quarterly speaker.
I believe her name is Laura.
It is Laura.
It
is Laura. And she calls me and she goes, would you be willing to do that? And so I was like, yeah. So that one chance meeting, and then she's like, do you charge? I said, yes. And they don't really pay their speakers, but she's going to give me a year free membership of advertising. So I was like, all right, so bartership works out fine.
Yeah. And that's a trade in kind.
It is a trade in kind.
Yep.
So one moment, took a chance, say yes, went and did it. Now this second part.
Oh.
I'm just a regular ringer. Yeah.
Same here, man. Okay, same here.
It's a regular old boring ring.
Same here, dude.
And then Friday, I am not once, not twice, but this will be the third time. I'm keynote speaking at the graduation for Concord.
That's cool. You now have a relationship with them.
I am going to tell the president it's time to put me on the payroll.
You are the go-to.
I am apparently.
Because it's really good.
Either that or I'm cheap. I don't know which one it is. He's the cheapest one. Let's just keep bringing him in.
Who knows? But I can guarantee you're the most different.
Oh, I give a different message each time.
Yeah.
The first two were different. The third one's going to be different too.
Good deal. That's awesome, man.
I don't know what I'm going to say yet. I've not written one word for it.
Gosh, what do I have this weekend?
What do you got?
Well, LaShawn's got a couple gigs.
Elevation Memphis.
Yeah, Elevation Memphis, yes.
Yes.
But, Elevation Memphis, I call it the Elevation Memphis universe because under that umbrella, LaShawn and Melanie have all kinds of different brands and different things that they can offer as far as like a cover band, full electric band, or an acoustic breakdown of covers, or a Tina Turner tribute experience. But then they also do Aaliyah, a 90s R&B artist.
Yeah.
And that's going over real well in Memphis. So they have an Aaliyah show.
Nice.
On Friday, and then a Tina show, as I say, on Sunday. I, on the other hand, have no gigs. I'm making $0 this weekend.
Gigless.
But I had a great rehearsal last night in a project that me and Jeff have found ourselves in that's different. It's a whole new thing. I don't know. Maybe next week I can talk about the new gig that we got there. But then tonight we got Huey rehearsal. Later this month I got a Pulse show, which is the Pink Floyd tribute band. So
very good.
Yeah,
very good.
Other than that, I got nothing going on this weekend.
Well, Saturday you ought to come out to the Christmas parade in South Haven. Starts at 10 o'clock.
Oh man,
I'll be driving my hot rod through there.
That's awesome. Hopefully the weather cooperates.
What does the weather say it's going to do?
Because me and LaShawn were going to go to Hernando's.
That's going to be next Monday.
And they had to move it.
Yeah, they did.
To the 8th, which I can't go to now.
That's right.
So we're going to miss it this year. But we were ready to go. And it was supposed to be on the 1st for context.
Yeah, we're going to be
But they were right in canceling it. It was nasty. It was just rainy.
It wasn't no fun.
Yeah.
No, it'll be good Saturday morning. It looks like no rain.
Cool. And it's a convertible. So you're going to have Stacey Dodd sitting in the car in the back,
That's
waving
the beauty of this.
like a beauty pageant?
I would have done that for sure. Maybe even wear a crown. That'd been funny. Yeah. But the Hope Center is the recipient of the Santa's Workshop stuff. So he's going to be there working that, selling stuff to make money.
Good.
So
raise funds.
And I'm putting a Hope Center sign on my car. So I'm driving it in.
Cool.
I'm representing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Love it.
That's what I'm doing, man. Well, I might even wear this outfit.
Does it go down state line?
I don't know.
You don't know
I've never been to it.
Yeah, neither have I.
I've never been to South Haven, so the first time I'm going to be to it, I'm going to be in it.
Yeah, I mean, does every city in the county have their own? Horn Lake doesn't have a Christmas parade, right?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know.
I mean, Hernando's, that's the only one you really.
That's the only one I ever go to.
That's the only one you need to go to.
I've been to Senatobia's once. Yeah. Maddie was in that one.
I want to say I heard the South Haven parade goes down state line.
Okay. It would make sense because it's less congested from regular traffic. And they don't have a square like we do. Nope. So it makes it a little bit more challenging. I could see them at some time using Solo Square, that area, and Snowden Grove doing some kind of something in that direction. But you still, if you did that, you may have to cross over Getwell. And that
Getwell's tough.
That's a nightmare.
No, that's like 6 lanes total.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah. So the Hernando's is great because it's so close and intimate.
Yes.
Commerce Street, very narrow.
I can go right up to the back door of it and then get out of there quick.
It can be dangerous to the point where I think they're trying to stop from throwing candy out because the kids are running out in the street to grab the candy, but there is no.
Because them dang parents ain't paying attention. Y'all pay attention, y'all children. Get your children picked up.
I mean, if you're standing right on the grass edge of Commerce or you're sitting in your chair, those floats are going by.
Shoot,
they're right there.
Yeah, you better be paying attention.
They're right in front of you.
Hard piece of candy gonna take your eyeball out.
That Tootsie Roll is not that important.
It is coming in hot.
It is not that special either. You don't need to be jumping out in the road.
It's funny you said Tootsie Roll too, because I told Stacy, I said we need some candy to throw. He went and bought candy canes and Tootsie Roll. I said, man, you got the cheapest. Boy, let's get some candy bars or something.
Yeah. Let's throw out Raisinets. How about that?
And something different. Rice. Somebody get married.
Some candy corn.
Quinoa, in case you won't be healthy.
Full-size Snicker bars.
Oh, bro.
Just
people be fighting over
concussions.
You're going to cause a fight.
or you're knocking someone out.
Folks are going in there for that one. They're going to give it everything they got.
Well, good deal. Look, as always, pleasure, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad you let me come in, Randy Macho Man, in this mug.
This mug. But we got some good Motivate with Coach Camps coming up.
We do, man. I got some thick schedule coming in.
You have been,
I got behind. I'm like, I'm going to get ahead.
Dude, next week, the week of the 8th, you have scheduled 4 interviews, sir.
Bam, knocking them out.
4.
Guess how many questions I've written?
0.
I got to get on it.
And then we're filming one Friday. So over the next 10 days, we got 5 interviews.
We're about to line up the rest of the year.
Yes, that's good.
And we're going to get ahead. I got some big names in here too coming. That's some big names.
Good.
Some folks they've been around, done some stuff, pretty cool stuff. Latham Warwick, if he shows up, very well-known Christian rapper in his arena. If you're not into that thing, you may not have heard of him. If you're in that thing, you know him.
Yeah. If you're not there, you don't know it. If you're there, you do know it.
Yeah, but you should know Randy, Macho Man. Savage! Cannonball! Let's go! You are so daggum white up in here, Woo! That's good time, baby. Good time.
Oh, man. Back in my casino days, band-wise, when I played in a touring casino band.
Yes.
Our singer, and she meant well when she would do this, but certain resorts we played at, there was more partying involved in terms of the patrons out there. It was a little more of a rowdier crowd.
People.
So Danica is her name, would give someone out on the dance floor a tambourine. That had no business
having that tambourine. They would love it. Yes. See, they needed Will Ferrell. Take.
Just so off, and you're like, no.
That's easy to follow. Thank you.
All right, motivatewithcoachcamp.com, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes. Thank you for letting me come down here to your beautiful studios at SRP Studios LLC.
Yeah. Had a session this morning. Morning, 9 a.m.
Wow.
With Neil Colley from the local Yokels.
That's bussin'.
And I was like, man, it's been a hot minute since I've been here this early.
Yeah.
And it felt good.
Welcome to the studio.
And had a good reason to get out of the house.
Of course you did. And you know what? People have a good reason to send us some messages. How could they do it?
At
Cannonballing Life at gmail.com. Bro, tell you right now, this makes me feel positive when I do this. That's for you, fly swatter lady. We didn't forget about you this time either.
You quit slinging that nasty fly swatter out.
And once again, thank you.
Oh, yeah!
Macho Man, Randy Savage,
Positive
joining
Voices,
us today.
Venmo, Motivate with Coach Camp.
Yeah.
At Venmo. Yes, thank you for letting me come in here.
And keyword
Is
Slim Jim.
oh man, that's beautiful.
Slim Jim.
Have you ever stepped into one?
I've snapped into one.
Yeah, you can step into Slim Jim.
I'll step into a Slim Jim.
right.
Let's go step in one right now, shall
Dude,
we?
I am starving. Oh, wow. Hello. All right, I got to go clean up.